Welcome everybody to something brand new and
historic. Oh, Marv playing right now.
Is here. And an exciting new wrinkle. These first-round games are on campus in front of hyped up and partisan crowds. Two teams battling for the right to move on to the quarterfinals.
It's snowing. Where the fuck we at? We playing in Penn State? What the fuck? I don't know, these niggas defense lit.
Dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. So Penn State's offense is going to get the chance to start this.
These niggas' numbers better than mine across the board.
This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and really on the sack is made.
Let's go 40.
Well, the offense tries to catch this
Batman and Robin.
The first play of the game, and how about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
Gives it to the back. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Running back has it on a screen now. Goes out of bounds after an excellent run, but not enough to pick up the first down.
Right. Right. I might have played like one snow game on here.
We'll call for the fair catch here.
I don't be in them bitches.
Offense gets their first crack now. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room.
Oh yeah, if you're in Baltimore, Buffalo, or Pittsburgh, it's over.
When you need somebody to rally your team.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And they'll start off with a deep shot. And he's got it, a diving
I can't even see the ball.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball's thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Will my top 5 recruiting class count toward my new coordinator?
They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Longhorns will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going.
It's bugging right now.
4th down, he's throwing for it.
I knew you was gonna fucking miss, Quinn. You fucking suck, bro.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field.
Damn, I hate you.
It's 1st down.
But you're on the road in the playoffs, so you gotta play.
And they'll use the ground game here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here.
Like next week,
By this offensive line, the back does what he needs to do to get positive yards.
He might still play, but he don't have to play.
The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky.
I need to know
your
when you
defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
The pocket.
How y'all just let this quarterback just get him?
And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Don't piss me off.
Team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here.
I think Jaden Blue gonna be good for Dallas.
dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle.
4-3.
Caught behind the line. It's Moore. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the defense on this play right here? Because they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense, pin in their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They weren't surprised at all. They make a great play.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path.
Our deteriorating society.
One of the great things about watching this guy
But she wants prostitution to be legal.
Great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the back.
I don't understand. He's saying one thing but saying another. Because if prostitution was legal, they'd be helping them. I don't. What?
Looking to the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. The offense threatening, close to the goal line.
Quinn.
New set of downs. 1st and goal.
Quinn, though. He's just inconsistent.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. We're setting out to try the PAT.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here.
Yeah, if we stop the run, we're going to be all right.
This offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out.
We got pass rushes, though.
Coming off a quick 3 and out.
And that's the thing.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
Oh, no, Ohio State, they are well-rounded. Yeah.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Moves the ball to the 37 for a 1st down.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back.
Whenever they got no run stop, that's what he told them, though.
Growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back
oh, my goodness.
Clear, end zone ahead. They bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion.
Yeah, there he is.
Nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he can.
Oh my God!
They get him down.
What's going on in these trenches? Hold on.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great
Bernadette.
Shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Oh, not Bernadette.
Tricky footing and knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Did they announce the MVP? Or are they waiting? They was supposed to, man, they was supposed to announce it before the game. But nigga Jokic might have turned up.
Trying to do the same thing here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback.
Motherfucking dude. This is Quinn, bro.
A lot of Sometimes college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Why are you throwing the ball so bad?
It's 4th down now.
Well, it's 3rd down and forever. The defense is kind of sitting back in what I would say is like a prevent defense, just trying to avoid the big play, and it almost cost them.
Of course you drop it. Fuck, bro.
He could pick up a lot of yards, so it's
of course they blitz.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. And the wideout goes in motion. And looking to throw now on 1st down.
Thanks.
It's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Oh, the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Did you see that touchdown, Ron?
Try coming now.
I'm glad you did.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
The type of shit you used to do.
And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job.
You don't have the talent to do it in Michigan.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. And the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something.
He cannot escape.
Abdul Carter just fucking nano-blitzed me.
Be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
You keep throwing the ball behind niggas. Why?
Still well short of the mark. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught quickly. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there. The Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now.
I'm gonna punt. Fuck it. I'm just punt.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field.
Yes.
They got off to a slow start, but they have been clicking lately. Can they build on this lead now in the 2nd quarter? Running out of time in the pocket. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. They're going to run it here. Fights through the tackler. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Defense is coming after him. Running back grabs it on the screen. Great move there.
Bro, what the fuck? Bro. Oh my fucking god. We broke 2 tackles. Not 1. 2.
Positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Offense getting set. Gets 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Allen. He's got it for a big game.
I'm gonna lose this game.
But the game moves the football to the 30. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize.
I'm gonna just lose this game.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
Nothing is more
How many sacks I gotta get
to be able to sit back
with no turnover
and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Short connection to the tight end here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Pressure is coming. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And Nittany Lions bring their punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the return brought down by the coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And looking for a big play here. And this is dropped.
You dropped it.
Huge game, but he could not collect it.
Right.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
So, second down after the incompletion. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the
Why are you
left.
throwing
Big
red?
touchdown
Bitch, are you hurt?
You know,
The fuck wrong with you?
the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special.
Fuck wrong with him?
Referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The short completion of the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass caught. Second down now. Scanning the field. It's yours. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense...
Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
With the catch, it's Helm. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play already.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas. So this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick it off to begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. First down here for this offense. They get the second half started with their running play. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back. It's yours. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body.
Well, this is the chance you take throwing the football in these conditions. I don't know if the quarterback ever had a real good grip on the ball in the snow, puts it up in the air, and the defense is able to come up with a pick.
Here's the handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. The Nittany Lions will send their punt team onto the field. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
On the ground, it's Baxter. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Chris, what a play here by this linebacker to come up with this sack. I love the call to be able to blitz him here, to be able to put pressure on the quarterback. And over the years, my gosh, I don't know if there's another school in the country that's had as many linebackers with a playmaking ability as Penn State. Micah Parsons most recently, but going back to LeVar Arrington and Sean Lee and Paul Posluszny, I mean, the list goes on and on and on.
Gain makes it second and medium. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
Here we go on fourth down. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Longhorns with first and 10 here. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they will claim the second half lead. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. The returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back, it's Allen. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down. And the Nittany Lions are going to keep this drive rolling.
Well, that would have been a great pass on a beautiful sunny day, but in these elements, and that is a tough thing to do. Outstanding throw and catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Hunt over the middle. It's Wallace. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Almost set up for the PAT. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
They look to throw it here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long, and he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That's incomplete. Afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. This one will be fair caught. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Now the defense has him behind the line. A tackle for loss, and that'll do it for the third quarter. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlocked, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pass. It's Allen. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Nittany Lions will have to kick this away. He's on for his 5th punt of the day now. And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
Oh my fucking God.
On the deep ball.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The Longhorns will line up to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of...
And the pass rush has got him again, back-to-back sacks.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Bringing pressure. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks. The Nittany Lions will have to punt this one away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen could be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. How much do they pick up on third down? Try a field goal from here will be 57 yards. To the air, it's Manning. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on 4th down. He'll hand it off. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up.
Oh my God. Can y'all stop trying to hold me? It's not that serious.
Complete. 2nd down coming up.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting in the way of that and knocking it away.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So a tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on a crucial moment late in this game. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. 2nd down after that completion.
Well, it's a nice route here by the wide receiver in tight man coverage, breaking towards the sideline. And how about the quarterback? The placement of the football out in front where only his guy could get his hands on it.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Allen. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. Touchdown, Penn State. They go in front in the final minute of play. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. It comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
But these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
No, I don't.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the...
Pathetic.